really loose. And like she said in the interview, she's just playing the lanes. That's her only opponent she's facing right now.
Joined by last year's champ, Kelly Kulick here in the booth. She almost made the show. Now we're watching Amy-Stolz on a roll. Goes for the turkey here, 6th frame. Oh, yeah. 47-pin lead. And you see the Cats number where she released from and the ball speed, Chris, at 18.4 miles an hour.
Well, and that's a little bit softer than it was in the first match. Cat stat is really accurate. It's given us a pretty good idea what Amy's doing. She's moving a little bit left, had to get a little bit slower to get her ball to go through the pins right. She's making all the right moves right now.
Liz, that ball.
Yeah, Liz desperately needs a run here, Kelly, to get back in this match.
Yes, she does. She's got to put some strikes together in order to put some pressure back on Amy.
And you can see that Liz has now made the move. She's moved off that spot on the front that looks like it hooks. Gave her a little bit of push down the lane. Now she's got an opportunity to throw a bunch of strikes, and she's going to need them all to keep Amy honest even a little bit.
Guys, Liz won the U.S. Open. We told you about that in October over Shannon O'Keefe in the finals in Reno, Nevada. She said she felt she was in a good place from the very beginning of that show. Mentally and physically, she was there. Kelly, can she regain that sort of focus she's known so well for in this match tonight? She's running out of time.
Absolutely. Liz is a fighter. She's determined to prove to herself that she's a competitor out here. So see what Amy does in the next few frames, but Liz looks like she's lined up now. She's got the right ball in her hand, and she's ready to strike.
Amy-Stolz goes for the 4-bagger. Oh, it was high, and it's a split. 4-10. It didn't hold. The door opens a bit.
Absolutely. This is the one thing she needed to avoid. She stays clean. One more double. It's basically impossible for Liz to catch her. Gets it in a little bit. The 4-10. And now we have a match.
Wow, there's the open. She did miss it. Husband Paul rooting her on. He told you that Amy played her collegiate bowling at Arizona State. Her dad, Gabe Rocco, was the head coach there. She has a degree in recreation management from ASU. 2001 national runner-up as a Sun Devil. She says that great experience at the collegiate level helps in these matches. Oh yeah, that's a bounce back shot, Kelly, for Amy-Stolz.
Yeah, way to rebound from that right lane. She made a bad shot, put it behind her, gets up on the left lane, and 10 in the pit. What a great shot.
She knows this from the very beginning. You hear her say good shot as soon as it's off her hand. 10 straight back. And Liz Johnson, what she did last time, she used a shinier ball on the right lane and the duller ball on the left lane.
Turkey chance here. Liz Johnson can cut up to 13. Crunches 10 pins into the pit. And a big shot to tighten things up here, the late going.
It was a huge shot for Liz Johnson right there. Great shot, shinier ball, getting more distance down the lane. Great 1-3 pocket hit. Definitely putting the pressure back on Amy.
Something's obviously changed on that right lane. She chose to finish on it, and that's the lane that's been giving her all the trouble. It's amazing how fast it can happen.
That's the best they can do. Feet to success for Liz Johnson. That's a big one. 4-bagger in the foundation frame, and look at that, only a 3-pin deficit. She's come all the way back. The open frame in the 7th for Amy-Stolz could prove disastrous.
You think she's throwing it hard?
By the sound she's making, I think she's throwing it very hard.
There's the breakdown. Amy-Stolz needs one here. You bet. Does get it. Double for her. And now she's up 13.
Wow, how often did I say that it always came down to the 10th frame of that final game? We've got a match, gentlemen. It's going to come down to the last ball. Definitely balls better on target. Great distance down the lane. 10 straight back again.
And now we have strike, 8 spare to win. be impressed with Amy-Stolz. She's answered every call all the way through. She's taken advantage of her opponent's mistakes and really walked through the door. One more good shot here, and she'll be facing my wife for the title.
Won't that be interesting? That's what she needs to shut out the great Liz Johnson. Will her quest for a Queens end tonight here in Detroit? Something she wants so badly. So does Amy-Stolz.
Looks good.
8-pin. How did that not fall?
That's a winner.
Wow, look at the ball. Just goes right by the 8-pin. The true tap in this border bowling. Great shot.
There's a single pin conversion, and that wraps it up. Amy-Stolz takes it over the 2-seed Liz Johnson and smiles all around for the Colorado kid.
It is all about timing. If that shot had to come somewhere, that's about as good a spot as you could put it.
Absolutely. And boy, was that good enough. Just Liz has finally been lined up. She figured out the right lane. Unfortunately, it was just a frame too late.
Just too late. Open frame in the 5th really hurt her chances. Since then, she's reeled off a 5-bagger. Amy-Stolz can breathe easy for now because she's into the finals. She'll take on the top seed, Lynda Barnes.
I'm sure we're going to see more of Liz Johnson in the future. Defending the U.S. Open Championship come this August. Trying for the men's tour trials and ladies tour trials. She's definitely a contender and one that's going to be around for a long time to come.
An 11-time PWBA titleist Liz Johnson from the Buffalo area. She was hoping to celebrate her birthday on Friday with a win here tonight. She'll come up short. Great finish, though. 6 straight strikes, 7 in a row, actually, to finish. But she comes up short, 234, 232.